Australia is the 6th largest country in the world. A country as large as ours needs some mode of transport. Where do we find it? On our 800,000 kilometers worth of roads, that is. Thousands of vehicles use our roads every single day. Our heavily trafficked, bumper-to-bumper roads. If you think congestion in Sydney is the worst in the country and perhaps the world, then you're right. In the Western world, there are only 6 countries with worse congestion than Sydney. Some of Sydney's most congested roads include Pennant Hills Road, the Pacific Highway, part of the M2, Victoria Road, part of the M4, part of Parramatta Road, King George's Road, the Princes Highway, the M5 East, the Eastern Distributor, and Narellan Road. A primary reason for congestion on our roads is that we do not forward think our freeways. There is no better example of this than the M5 East. The M5 East is a freeway linking the Southwestern Motorway and King George's Road with General Holmes Drive and the airport. It is easily the most congested freeway in all of Australia. While some land was reserved to widen the freeway, it is not enough to add lanes at ease, especially considering a fair chunk of the freeway is a tunnel. Had forward thinking taken place, 3 or 4 lanes may have been built in the first place, or at the very least more land reserved to widen in the future. However, what if the problem is not that too many people are using our roads, but too few are? Expensive tolls cause exactly this. The route traffic trying to get from Darling Harbour to the eastern suburbs has had to negotiate busy CBD streets for many decades. So, the government built the Cross City Tunnel. The freeway is a 2.1 kilometer twin tunnel system, opened in 2005. It has such little traffic that owners have gone into administration twice in 10 years. The freeway is deserted primarily because of its $5.15 one-way tolls. If these expensive tolls are lowered or even removed, the traffic on the Cross City Tunnel will increase and decrease on the congested CBD roads. But what happens when roads that can cope with congestion on a perfectly normal day are put to the test by all kinds of mishaps? In many cases, our roads fail and fall victim to the butterfly effect. It only takes a crash on the M2, an oversized truck in the harbour tunnel, a breakdown on the M4, construction work in the M5 East, and any number of other mishaps to bring our road network to a halt. After the mishap, ripples are sent through our network like a butterfly that has just flapped its wings, hence the name. Traffic builds up very quickly afterwards. Before long, the roads become gridlocked and leave motorists stranded. So why can't our roads manage even simple breakdowns? Not one factor, but many are responsible for this, such as how quickly emergency services are on the scene, and how well traffic diversions are managed. Yet you'll find I still haven't told you the biggest reason for Sydney's congestion woes. We can attribute much of this chaos and traffic to the County of Cumberland. The County of Cumberland was a radical freeway plan introduced in the 40s to change Sydney's transport forever. Under the plan, freeways would link Sydney with the suburbs and regional hubs to provide safe and fast journeys around the state. Yet, as the years passed, new government and road departments were introduced, and many freeways were slowly cancelled under the belief that Sydney could cope. At the present day, barely half of the freeways have been started, let alone completed, such as the M4 ending at Concord, rather than journeying into the city as planned. Is congestion a laughing matter? No. It is estimated that Australia will lose $53 billion by 2031, primarily because of Sydney's traffic congestion. Or at least, that's if we do nothing. New freeways have been planned for the future, such as the West Connects and North Connects. The government is forward-thinking these freeways, building them to 2 lanes but with space for 3. Unfortunately, expensive tolls on the Cross City Tunnel are here to stay, and more tolls have been planned for the new freeways. Widening to the M5 East has been planned to ease congestion as part of the West Connects project. A new system has been earmarked for the M4, known as smart motorways, to help manage mishaps and ease the butterfly effect. It appears Sydney has a solid plan to get rid of our congestion once and for all. If we can learn from the mistakes of our past, maybe Sydney's roads do stand a chance.